It is Thursday, March the 23rd, just another night of action in the NBA. The regular season's drawing to a close now, most teams with either 10 or 11 games remaining, so we're going to try to finish strong here as we head into the playoffs. 3 games I'll be involved in tonight, would like to go ahead and get right to them. Let's start in Brooklyn, where the lowly Nets host the Phoenix Suns. Brooklyn a 4-point favorite, that's right, a 4-point favorite at Betsafe, 223 the total here. The Nets still with the worst record in the NBA at 14-56, but look out, they have now won 4 of their past 9 games, playing their best basketball of the season, and tonight they go for their first 2-game winning streak in nearly a year. And I say nearly a year, I mean nearly exactly a year. As a matter of fact, the last time the Nets won 2 straight games, March 24th to 26th of last year of 2016, so must be something about this time of year, late March, something in the water that gets these Nets playing good basketball. And they are playing pretty good basketball lately. Beat Detroit at home in their last game. They've really come alive offensively, averaging 107.3 points per game in their last 12 contests. Brook Lopez, their best player, 20 points or more in 6 straight games, getting good contributions from their young guards, Spencer Dinwiddie and Isaiah Whitehead. This Nets team, especially offensively, as we said, really playing well right now, and they're hosting a Phoenix team that not only is struggling, but is no longer even trying to win. That's right, the Suns in full tank mode now, and they have lost 5 straight games, 1-7 in their last 8. Why do I say they're in tank mode? That's because they are. They're shutting down their best players. They're attempting to lose. I'm not saying the guys out on the court are trying to lose, but the front office wants them to lose so they can secure the best draft pick possible or the most ping pong balls in the lottery they can. I mean, when they shut down Brandon Knight and Tyson Chandler a couple of weeks ago, you could have maybe explained it away. Yeah, maybe those guys weren't in the plans for the future and they just wanted to get a look at a couple of young guys. But then when they shut down Eric Bledsoe last week, Bledsoe, of course, a young player, I mean, still an ascending player. The Suns' best player was averaging 21.1 points per game this season. So after they shut down Bledsoe as well, there really is no other explanation. The Suns, at least the front office, does not want to win right now. And you know what? I don't think that's going to be a problem here. I don't think they're going to win. Like we said, the Nets on a little bit of a roll here, playing very well offensively, and the Suns really bad defensively. So I think the Nets win this game and win it fairly comfortably. I'm on Brooklyn for the second straight night, by the way. We were on them also on Tuesday, which was the last night we were with you here at Betsafe. They were 5-point underdogs to Detroit at that point. We said then it was the first time all year we had bet on the Nets. They ended up treating us well, ended up winning us a little bit of money. So we're back on the horse tonight. Brooklyn -4, my recommendation there. Moving on now to Miami, where the Heat host the Toronto Raptors. Miami a 4-point favorite at Betsafe, 203.5 the total here. These teams met just 2 weeks ago in Miami. The Heat coming away with a 104-89 win. And these Heat, I mean, they have been playing really, really well for about the last couple of months, but they've kept it going here these past couple of weeks. They've won 7 of their past 9 games. They have it rolling on offense, 100 points or more in all 7 of their recent wins. And you look at their last 3 games, 112 in a win over Phoenix, 123 in a win over Minnesota, and 120 in a win over the New Orleans Pelicans. Frankly, I'm just not sure the Raptors are going to be able to keep up here. I mean, the Heat have been scoring without problems, and scoring is Toronto's main problem right now. Now look, the Raptors, a good team, the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference right now, a playoff team, but just 5-4 in their last 9 games. Frankly, I thought they'd be a little better after trading for Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker. Tucker gives him about 30 minutes off the bench. Ibaka has been a solid starter, but Ibaka will miss tonight's game. He is suspended after getting in a fight with Robin Lopez of the Bulls in their last game. And of course, Kyle Lowry, really the heartbeat of this Toronto team, still out. So Corey Joseph will start at point guard once again. But you look at this Raptors team, again, they've been having trouble offensively. We mentioned their last 9 games, just 5-4. Well, they've scored 100 points or fewer in 6 of those 9 games. And without Lowry, now without Ibaka, you look at this team and say, where are they going to get their offense? They've really been overly reliant on DeMar DeRozan. And DeRozan is a great player, but it just hasn't been enough. Like we said, 100 or fewer in 6 of their past 9 games. I know they're going to be looking for a little payback after losing by 15 to this Miami team a couple of weeks ago. Just not sure if they're going to be able to get it. Look, I wouldn't want to be getting in front of this Heat team right now. They've just been playing so well. I mean, they'd make the playoffs if the season ended today. Wouldn't surprise me if they moved all the way up and snagged the 6th seed, which would mean, most likely, Toronto would be their first round matchup in the playoffs. So this could be a preview of the first round playoff series. With the Raptors down Kyle Lowry, with the Raptors down Serge Ibaka, I do like Miami here to cover the 4-point number. Should be mentioned that Hassan Whiteside suffered a finger laceration in his last game. Apparently they're going to tape his 2 fingers together, and he is going to give it a go tonight. Big part of what Miami does, obviously, especially on the glass and defensively protecting the rim. But do expect to see Whiteside out there tonight. Might be a little bit hobbled with that finger injury, but we know the Raptors are going to be without a couple of key contributors. So like I said, I am on Miami +4 there. Moving on now, final game I'll be involved in on this Thursday, March the 23rd. What about the Portland Trail Blazers hosting the New York Knicks? Blazers a big 10-point favorite at Betsafe, 218.5 the total here. Now the Blazers had won 3 straight games before losing to Milwaukee 93-90 a couple of nights ago. Still, it's a huge game for them. They're just a game and a half back of Denver for the 8th and final playoff spot out west. And look, they've been playing well, especially on the offensive side of things. Damian Lillard, their leader, has been on fire, 25 points or more in 6 straight games. And now they're hosting a Knicks team that is really playing poorly. The Knicks have lost 6 of 7. This the second night of a back-to-back for them after they lost to Utah last night. I mean, this perfectly fits the profile of a game that a slumping, bad team like the Knicks just gets blown out of the building. Towards the end of the season, they have nothing to play for. Second night of a back-to-back, playing a team that's very good offensively, who really needs the win. And we heard 2 days ago that Carmelo Anthony might be getting, well, not shut down now, but his limits might be getting severely restricted. Carmelo telling the press that Coach Jeff Hornacek told him that they're going to start shortening his minutes, getting the young guys experience. Carmelo Anthony said he was fine with that, of course. So look, wouldn't surprise me if we saw some young players for the Knicks getting some more minutes tonight. Don't think it's going to make much of a difference here. Like we said, Portland very, very good offensively, and the Knicks very, very bad defensively. 25th in the league in points allowed. They've been even worse lately. They have allowed right around 115 points per game in their last 5 losses, and their primary deficiency is perimeter defense. I mean, you look at how bad a guy like Derrick Rose is defensively now. You shudder to think what might happen when he matches up with Damian Lillard tonight. I think Lillard and McCollum combine for at least 60 points or so, and Portland wins this one going away. I like them to cover the 10-point number. There you have it, folks. Those are my thoughts for tonight. I am on 3 favorites on this Thursday. Brooklyn -4 at home against the Phoenix Suns. Miami -4 at home against the Toronto Raptors. And I like the Portland Trail Blazers to cover 10 against the New York Knicks. Folks, I wish you best of luck no matter what you do tonight, just so long as your interests don't conflict with my interests. Enjoy the games.